Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show's Game of the Week is coming your way. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill for the Phillies, Zach Eflin. What do you have on him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Now at the plate, Jose
Leading
Altuve.
off the afternoon for Houston, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
The pitch. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
You're ball, 1 strike.
Man at second. In the air, right side. Castellanos gets under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Kyle Schwarber.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Can't glove it cleanly. Throw to first for the out as the run comes in from third.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at. 2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Next offering is in for a strike. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Hot shot to third. Boom. Throws on to first. And that is the inning. But they push across 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Astros 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And on the hill, Hunter Brown. And singing "It's Not Hard to See," he's been outstanding.
Well, you just take a look at the numbers. ERA in the low 1s. He's clearly been one of the best pitchers in the league this year. I mean, just dynamic stuff. It's electric as well as it comes through the zone. Hitters trying to figure out what he's doing.
And that one almost hit him. Brown, a 6'2" righty, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2019. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-1.
And downstairs. kicks and fires. And there's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Missing inside. Now 2-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Left field, way back there. That's going back. Back some more. And it's off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Bryce Harper to the plate. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Close, but call the ball. 1-0. And that's in there at the knees.
1-1.
Marsh over at second, 1 down. Not close with that one. And the count 2-1. One down. Phillies down a run.
Count is full.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. The pitch. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Now a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
First and second, 1 out. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And that drops in for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, 1 out.
Ball.
Fought off foul.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Righty delivers. And another ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And there's a ball. Bryson Stott getting on deck circle. Tying run in scoring position here in the 3rd and final game of the series. On the ground to the left. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. And time now for the Phillies lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
2 on, 2 outs. In the air, center field. And that is the third out of the inning. Phillies leave a couple, and it remains 1-0. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the start of the inning. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. And here it comes. And that's outside. Ball one. Right through there for a strike. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them. He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now it's Alex Bregman. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. And the pitch. That one missed.
Ball.
In there at the knees. Now 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, base is empty. And another ball.
You got a full count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The wind and the pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And down on strikes he goes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And next to hit for Houston, Brent Rooker. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Two out, space is empty. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Astros 1 and the Phillies nothing. Bottom of the second, and now it's Alec Bohm.
The third baseman,
Brown back to work. In the dirt, and it's 1-0. That's a strike across the top of the zone. The pitch. And that's in there at the knees. And it's even up. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
That one not close. And that is ball one. Wouldn't chase that time.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Righty to the plate. Right through there for a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. The 2-2. Line, and that's a base hit. Alvarez whips it in quickly. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now it is JT Realmuto. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. And ball one. The Phillies trailing by a run here in the rubber match of this 3-game series.
2-1.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The 2-1. And it's strike two.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Two now. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is a big first out.
Batting ninth.
And now Justin Crawford. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off. Runners at first and second with one gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. Bounce to the right. Abreu. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So the Philly batting order turns over. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. And there's the strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second,
You want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
He's got it, and that is the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And we're back. Jose Abreu up to hit.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
The wind of the pitch. That one misses. 1-0.
1-0.
That's inside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Now 3-0. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. In there at the knees, and that's strike 1. In there at the knees.
Full count.
Payoff pitch. On the ground to third. Boom. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Batting up, the center fielder, number 6, Jake
So up
Myers.
next, Jake Myers. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch misses. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And another ball. Fly ball down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose.
So the batting order
Altuve.
turns over. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Doubled in his first AB. This one high in the air to left center. Crawford sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, and now it's going to be Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Left-hand hitter waits. Almost got him. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now here is Harper. He reached out a walk his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Kicks and deals. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
First and second, no outs. Digging in, Nick Castellanos. He's 0 for 1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The Astros leading by a run here in the last half of the third. Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Activity in the bullpen. Lance McCullers Jr., the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Urquidy warming up as well. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. In the dirt, 2-2. Ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And that is a big first out.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
This is Bryson's stop. He was late there. Strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
March, the lead runner at second. Harper at first. 1 gone. That one the other way. Off balance feed. There's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
He's in there.
Now batting.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. High fly ball out into left center field. And that's the 3rd out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
First
That
offering,
missed.
and it
That's a
just
ball.
misses. Pena, a former Gold Glove winner, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Oh, yeah.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Liner snagged it first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Booga, never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veteran Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
No ball.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes, even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
1 down, base is empty. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Alvarez tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Schwarber.
2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that skips in the dirt. 2 outs. And that's in the dirt. 2-2. Right side, hard hit. Stott over to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they still lead it 1-0. Lance McCullers Jr. gets the ball now.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Boo, here's someone that loves playing at home, and who can blame him? His numbers are historically better, and he's already 1 for 1 out of the chute.
There's a strike. That's in there.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. JT Realmuto steps in.
JT Realmuto.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one missing low. Next pitch in for a strike. 2-1 now. That one at the knees for a strike. And a pitch. Got him. And now 2 gone.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Late swing, foul to the left. The Phils down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right through there for a strike. him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. The Y to kick the pitch. And a foul ball. Way out front for strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. Michael Rucker up and loosening in the pen. Curtis getting loose as well. Oh, 2 now. On the ground. Stop. In plenty of time to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And now it's Alex Bregman. His first at bat was a strikeout.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Wouldn't chase that time.
1-0.
And now 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at bat strikeout.
2-0 the count. Here it comes.
Hee-haw!
That one pushed foul. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And the righty deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that's off the inside edge. And a full count now. Swing and a bouncer. Stop. Gets it to first. And they get Bregman for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Brent Rooker up next for the Astros. That's in there. That's strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
And that one is in the dirt. Now 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And another ball. That one missing inside.
Full count.
Bounced out to short. Turner to first, and the Astros put down in order. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Trey Turner. The right-hander back to work. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Just missed. And a pitch. And this is inside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Brandon Marsh next to bat for Philadelphia. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Bet you might want to go talk to him.
No outs, runner at first. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
The 1-0. And he hits a ground ball right side. He steps on the bag, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Harper in the box now, takes strike 1. One away with a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. And now the count is even.
1-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Not even close there. And the count's even at 2. And he deals. Just misses. And now it's 3-2. Nick Castellanos on deck for the Phils. (3-2). McCullers trying to finish off the hitter. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Really nice job behind the plate with the pressure on. Tying run at third. So he did a great job of not only completing the strikeout at first, but also making sure that that guy stays put 90 feet away. That doesn't go unnoticed.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Up and in. Ball 1. The Phillies trailing by a run here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
2-up.
There's a strike. This to third. Over to Abreu. And that's the inning. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 1 and the Phillies nothing. Jose Abreu now at the plate. Abreu having a lot more success on the road this season. Here comes a pitch. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground, right side. Stott over to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The center fielder, number 6, Jake Myers.
And stepping in is the speedy Jake Myers. Flied to right his first time. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And first offering is fouled off.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2. I remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. 2 down, nobody on. That's outside. And the count even 1-1.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2. Two outs.
2-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Offense held in check there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Astros 1 and the Phillies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, leading off Bryson Stott. McCullers back to work. Now this is in the air down the line, and that's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. That one pulled foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. That clips the corner. Out to short, Pena. gathers and throws to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting the designated hitter,
Jorge Polanco stands in for the Phillies. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. And that drops in for a strike. The Astros up by a run here in the bottom of the sixth. That one misses, and that's ball two. Inside, just missed. JT Realmuto next to bat for Philadelphia. The pitch. In for a strike, and the count's full.
You got a full count.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Righty delivers. Up the middle. Altuve handles it. Sends it to first. And the Phillies are set down in order. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Astros 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the 7th. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. The pitch. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. They get frozen.
And a 1-2. High fly ball down the left field line. He's got it. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is down low. That one to first, Harper. And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. First
That's the
pitch
ball.
doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Joe Barlow.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Joe Barlow.
Well, one-run game, and the batter now, JT Realmuto, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a pitch. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Josh Hader, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Soto also getting ready. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fought off foul. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Outside low, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Justin Crawford. Up and in, and that's ball 1. One down, base is empty. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Rooker raging back towards the wall. And brings it in at the wall.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Turner.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Trey Turner.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The shortstop takes a ball. This ball's chopped on the ground. Sends it across to first. Inning over. Down quickly go the Phillies. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Michael Rucker.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Well, one-run game. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. And the pitch. And foul ball. The 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Next one misses. 1-2 to count. And there's a ball. Kicks and fires.
Ball.
He really committed to that
Down
fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting.
Here's Alex
the third
Bregman.
baseman, Alex Bregman.
Runner on the go. Sliced hard but foul. Runner on the go again. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Got it by him for the K. Brent Rooker will hit next. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Strike on the inside corner. Diaz leads off first with one away. Next offering is down low, and it's a ball and a strike. Move to first. Diaz dives back in safely. Late with the swing there.
1-2 count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And here's the first baseman, Jose Abreu. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Wouldn't chase that time. Strike one.
1-1.
And the right-hander deals. That one outside, and it's 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Headed down the line, and that drops foul. The pitch.
Full count.
In the dirt, blocked, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Two outs, and ball four, two aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So next up for Houston, Jake Myers.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run And the number 9 guy at the plate. And fouled off. First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2.
0-2.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Jose Alvarado, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Curtis, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Next one just misses. The count now 2-2. Grounder off the pitcher. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next to the Astros.
That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
So the lineup flips over. Jose Altuve up to hit here. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. A gigantic blast. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 5-zip. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
Jose Alvarado on to pitch here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind.
46.
Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now it's going to be Jeremy Pena. That one misses. 1-0.
1-0.
Four runs already in the frame here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Right through there for a strike. Kicks and deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. And downstairs. Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Crawford under it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Jose Altuve goes yard for the Astros. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Victor Gonzalez.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Victor Gonzalez.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
The left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
And here it comes. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-1.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Miguel Castro, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Gonzalez deals. Ripped to short. One up, one down.
Now batting, first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Here's Harper now. First
ball, no
pitch,
strike.
not close. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
And
That's the
another
ball.
ball.
2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls,
Dangerous
1
spot
strike.
for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
The Astros leading by 5 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he grounds one to the right
That's a
side.
foul.
And that's just foul. And that's
a ball.
off the inside edge. And that's
Full count.
ball 3. One down, base is empty.
Rick.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
The right fielder, number
And
8.
now Nick Castellanos. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Yeah.
0-1. And a pitch.
No, ball.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And gone. A solo shot. It's 5-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
And the batter now, Bryson Stott. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a pitch. Now 1-1. And he deals. Pitch is in the
2-2.
dirt, and the count is 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And now the lefty up and in, and that's ball 3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Three-two now. Got him swinging. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. It's now a 5-1 ball game. The 9th inning is next on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, John Curtis.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The pitch. There's the strike. Schwarber out of the play. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Now the catcher up to hit, Yainer Diaz. 1 for 3. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Michael Fulmer preparing to come on if needed. Yarbrough also throwing. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Bregman in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Righty to the plate. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here comes a pitch. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
That's towards center. Crawford gets under it. And that is that. So they go quietly there. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Astros 5 and the Phillies 1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Miguel Castro.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now Alec Bohm. And the pitch. Check swing. He went. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. The 0-2. That one missed. That just misses, and the count is even 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Now fly ball to right center. Myers sizes this one up, makes the grab, and there's one away.
Now batting, the designated
Next
hitter.
is the designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
Polanco.
He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Outside low, and 1-1. The Astros leading by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Polanco into second, and he's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
1 out, runner at second. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Man at second. Wouldn't chase that time.
Ball.
And that's down and away.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one in there across the letters. The 3-1. Foul ball. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
And this should do it. Polanco coming around third. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
New pitcher now, Ryan Abreu.
Well, he blew a save opportunity his last time out, and I'm sure that's at least in the back of his mind. So this is a good chance at some redemption here.
So a man aboard. Trey Turner with a chance now. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0. Swings through that one.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And the righty deals. That one laced to center and a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
And here is Brandon Marsh. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Next offering is in for a strike. Abreu is just 1 strike away. Ball 1 there. That one just misses.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the last half of inning number 9. Over to first, and he's safe.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
The next offering misses. Ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Bryce Harper on deck for the Phillies. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 5 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 1 runner on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and